Alright, we are back, and we last time introduced the game, and we talked to the king, and we are ready to set out on our quest. We are now at an item shop, and we would like to buy something. We have 120 gold. What would we like to buy? What do you have? We have medical herbs for 10. You can get more torches for only 8 gold, which is cheap. Now we have an interesting item here, the dragon scale. We want to buy that. What that does is you equip it and it increases your defense by 5. I think in the NES version it might have increased it by 2, but in this version it's from 5. So, like I said, this version is a little bit easier. And we already talked to you. So what do we got going on down here? Welcome to the Traveler's Inn. 1 night is 3 gold. Would you like to stay? Here we can heal ourselves, but we don't need to because we haven't fought any enemies yet, so no. I hope nothing bad happens to me too. Thank you for your concern. This is the vault where you can store golden items. How may I help you? We don't want to store anything right now, but that's good to know. Cough, cough. INFPGamer, take care. Poisonous swamps. What must have happened to that poor soul? What do we got in here? A wing. Well, what that does, if we throw it up in the air, if we use it, it allows us to return to the castle. So, instead of walking all the way to the castle, we can use one of those. No, I am not the princess. Darn. I was hoping you'd just be hanging out. I'm one handsome stud? Okay, if you say so. I'm not letting you out. Oh, great. Now she won't leave me alone. Help! Get her off me! Well, before we leave the town, like I said, we want to check out the weapon shop. It's actually weapon and armor, but they just call it the weapon shop. Alright, we got some weapons here. We got the bamboo pole for 10. Increases our attack by 2. Not really worth the money, it's weak. We got the club, which increases it by 4 for 60. The most powerful weapon in this town is the copper sword for 180. Increases it by 10, which is impressive. We got for armor, we have the clothes by 2, leather clothes by 4, much like the bamboo and the club. And we also have increased by 4 the leather shield. So yeah, we got the dragon scale for 20 gold, increased our defense by 5, but these things are way more expensive and they give us less of a boost. Crazy. But anyway, we're gonna get the club, because it's a good deal right now. Do we want to equip it? Of course we do, because we don't have any weapons on us. Would you like anything else? Well, we can't afford the leather clothes or the leather shield. We're gonna have to go and beat up some monsters and get some gold. We only have 40. But since the leather clothes and the leather shield give the same defense, we're gonna go with the leather clothes, which are cheaper. Do we need anything else? Not at this time. Thank you very much for your time. And once we go out of town and she sees the monsters, she runs home to Mom. So, now it is time for us to go battle some monsters and gain some of that money that we need. You can either walk around in the grass, in the trees, or in the mountains. However, in the mountains you will encounter enemies more often, so if you're trying to get some gold and grind for levels, the mountains are the way to go. So who do we got here? Alright, we got 2 kinds of slimes. We got the blue slime and the red slime. The red slime is the blue slime's essentially bigger brother. He has 4 HP. So we're just going to try to attack since we have no spells right now anyway. He took 4 damage and has been defeated. In the NES version, he gives you 1 experience and 3 gold. In this version, he gives us 2 experience and 4 gold. The blue slime, however, gives us 1 experience and 2 gold in both versions. And here he is, his younger brother. Took 5 damage, 1 experience, and 2 gold. We need 7 experience to get to level 2. The maximum level in this game, by the way, is 30. Alright, let's start the red slime. And I believe we need a little bit under 70,000 experience total to get to level 30. And in this game, unlike other games, when you level up, the experience doesn't go back down to 0. Rather, it starts off from wherever you were at. So once we get 7 experience and we get to level 2, I think level 3 requires us to get 23 experience, so 23 minus 7, that would be 16, so we really need 16 experience to go to level 3, not actually 23. and we gain ourselves a level. We rose to level 2, we get 2 more strength, which is great, max XP increases by 7, and we found, of course, 4 gold. You're going to be gaining spells as you gain some levels. Not every level will give you a spell, but once we get to level 3, we're going to be gaining our first spell, which is a basic heal spell. This will make us have to be less reliant on some of those herbs. We can save ourselves some money. 1 experience and 2 gold, as usual. There will be other spells like the sleep spell, the hurt spell, which is a basic attack spell, and some other spells as we'll get along in levels. I'll talk about those a little bit more. So now that we have, let's see what's our gold? I haven't checked my gold yet. If you stand still for a second, you can see your name, how much HP you have, your MP, and your level. So that's a quick way to know how much HP you have in case you forget. But we want to go to this menu here. We want to go to status, where you can equip your items if you want, and also you can check your status here. And let's see. So our strength is currently 9. We got because our strength increased by 2 when we leveled. Our agility is 5, which help us avoid attacks. Vitality is 2, max HP is 22. Max MP is 0, no MP just yet, but that's okay because we don't have any spells anyway. Attack 13, defense 2, experience 12. You can see in the upper corner there, in the upper right corner, we have 64 gold. So we need a few more gold pieces. And this shows us our magic. We got field magic, and we also have certain spells for battle, and of course we have nothing right now. So we need 6 more gold pieces before we can get our leather armor, I believe it was, for 70. So we want to just beat up some of these guys here. We got 2 more gold, we need 4 more. Right. Okay. Let's go back to the mountains then. Get up some red slimes. And we got our 4 gold pieces. So we have 70 gold. Let's head back to town. And let's go get that leather armor and boost ourselves a bit since we're not wearing any useful items. You want those leather clothes, buddy. Regular clothes just aren't worth the money. Yes, we would. No, because we don't have anything else to buy. Alright. Well, we've got some of our best armor in this town. One of the better weapons as well. And if we go down here, we might be able to find some different enemies. There's one called the Drakey. I don't know if we'll see it here. Let's go here, get item. Medical herb. That's what I want to use. I want to heal myself. And our wounds were healed. You can see we can't pass these big gray mountains here, but we can go through these mountains as usual. We might encounter a Drakey. Ooh. He got the first attack on me, so... Drakey, here we go. INFPGamer attacks. 5 HP has been defeated. We get 3 experience and 6 gold. And once again, we're attacked by another Drakey. Once again, he got the preemptive strike here on me. And we got 3 experience. And we gain a level. So we're at level 3 now. Strength increased by 2, speed increased by 2, which is great. Vitality increased by 1, HP increased by 2, MP increased by 4, and we learned the heal spell. Found 6 gold. So we got our first spell, which works similar to an herb. We got quite a boost from our stats there. And you'll notice, of course, we got our first bit of MP for MP, so we can use our spells. Obviously, they'd be useless without it. So now that we got that, what I'm going to be doing here is a bit of off-screen grinding. And once I do that, at level 4 we should be getting our first offensive spell, Hurt, I believe. So whatever spells I get when You'll see that when we come back. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.